do something good in your life, certainly you have to fix your goal first. So what you want to be in the future, whether you want to go with the scientist, teacher, or the banker, or the administrator, or you can become the want to become the representative in early multi level level the institutions like pesticides, fungicides, other fertilizer, other the industry. So this way, my request to all the students, particularly who are pursuing this bachelor, the MSc or the PhD degree in the field of agriculture in JNKVV or across the country. So they right from the when they get admission in the first year, they should fix up their goal. So the fixing of goal is very important. Then after that, you plan accordingly. What for getting achieving that the goal? What we have to do? Since the planning is required, under this planning you have to go for the learning or acquiring the knowledge in the field of the basic the concepts of the particular subject or agriculture. Are there different disciplines are there under agriculture? So based on your interest, you accordingly you acquire attend the classes right from first year, and you make your own notes. So that will help you in writing, clearing your this three examination, semester examination, and finally when you acquire all sort of the knowledge through the class, theoretical classes, practical classes. So and after the basic, once your basic is good, so you get you have enough confidence for cracking any examination. So the selection of the particular subject is based on interest or based on the future prospects of particular subject. Accordingly, you have to select the subject for the JRF or the other the exams also. Next, please. Next slide, please. So, first is you have to attend the classes. Second, you have to own the related books. For example, I have given the example for the agronomy. Suppose you want to write the JRF uh, in agronomy, so you should know the what are the basic books, because first you have to acquire the basic knowledge of particular subject. So for agronomy, you should have the very important book first, the Principles of Agronomy by the D.Y. Reddy and Sankara Reddy. It is Ramayana for the agronomy, the students or the scientists also. Then another book is Principles of Crop Production by S.R. Reddy. This is the fundamental books for the agronomy. And then for the crop production, you can buy the textbook of field crops production by the Rajesh Prasad, published by the ICAR. Then modern techniques of raising the field crops by Siddha Singh. This is also a very good book. Next. Then I should have the books on weed management. That is modern weed management by O.P. Gupta, or the Principles of Weed Science by V.S. Rao, or you can have this weed science basic and application, written by the Dr. T.K. Das. Next. Then in the field of the cropping system, farming system by the S.T. Panda is good book. Then the books on the nutrient management, the crop nutrition, the principle and practices by the Rajesh Prasad. Then the soil fertility and fertilizer, that is the basic book for the nutrient management, that is by the Tisdale, Nelson, Beaton, and Avlin. Next. Then water management, efficient use of irrigation water by Reddy and Reddy. Then the irrigation theory and practice by A.M. Michael. And this one ICAR monograph is also there on the irrigation, monograph number 4. That is meant for the irrigation. that you can have from the library. Then a book on dryland, that is dryland farming, the perspectives and the prospects by B.L. Sharma. Then physiological aspects of dryland farming by U.S. Gupta. These are the very important and the standard books. Then beside this, you should have the books on the agronomy terminology uh, that is published by the Indian Society of Agronomy, New Delhi, Division of Agronomy. So that is very the good for the particularly the JRF and SRF also. Then ARS also. Then agriculture aesthetics at a glance. That is the data. For the data, you can go for this book. It is already in the websites, the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperation. They are publishing every year, so you can get the different data related to agriculture, area production, productivity, then the fertilizer use, then the about the seeds, and all sort of the data you can get out of these books. And beside this, the Dr. Kantavaya books, for the general agriculture, and agriculture question bank by the Mahendra Pal. So these are the some other books that one should have. So first you learn go through these basic books, and then lastly you go for the multiple agriculture questions. Next. So this my first humble request that you attend these regular classes right from the first year up to fourth year in case of UG, and if you are doing your masters, then you attend all the classes which are held as scheduled, are the theory and practical classes. So for getting the basic as well as the modern, the advanced, the new concepts in the field of the agronomy or agriculture. Next. Then make your own notes. That is very important. So after attending the your theory and practical classes, you make your own notes because they help in the cracking your semester examination also, and for writing your different competitive exams also. Next. Then this I've given why to make the notes, your own notes. So because the notes helps you to remember the concept, basic and the modern concept, then development meaningful learning skills, then gain better understanding of the topic. Then another thing that our notes has that uh, the effective notes will have even lead to less stress when the test times comes around, because when you make your own notes, so it takes very less time and you are relaxed. But the students who are not making their notes, they depends on the others, so they wander here then and there during the examination, and they cannot do much better than the students who are the attending the classes and making their own notes. Next. Next. Then revision is very important. So whenever you uh, complete or read all these basic books, you find the times for the revision also. So one of the speaker was telling you they read or attend the classes during the daytime, then you revise your notes, particularly during night hours. So while the revision of your notes, you just simply the mark the important the things by the fluorescents. The pens are available, so you can use those pens and you can they highlight those the important things. Next. Then this is very important. The mind management. You set your the biological clock for your the daily activities. That is very important. So you schedule your the timings, daytime. Okay, in the morning we will wake up and go for the morning walk and do the yoga and other thing. That is also very important, because the if you are healthy, certainly the healthy the body keeps the healthy mind. So you have to do this physical exercise also. Beside this, after that you attend your classes, and then in the evening you can also the spare some time for the physical exercise. And during evening hours or night hours, you focus on the whatever has been taught in the classes, and then you make your notes, and then they find some 1 hours at least to revise the whatever you have the noted, and accordingly you can clarify your understanding on the different topics of the different subjects offered during UG or PG degree program. Next, next. Then this is the once the you have adopted the forward the approach means when you have read the different the books uh, based on syllabus. Then lastly you go the backward the approach means you take out the old papers, means you can go for the mock test, and you try to solve the question out of the old papers in the within the stipulated time, and then you analyze where you stand. Okay, how many the answers you have rightly done, then and how many questions you could not answer. So where the weaknesses is in which particular subjects you are weak, accordingly you revise those you give more attention for the topics in particular subjects. Next. Then this group discussion is very, very important. You make the group of more than one students who are like-minded, who want to excel in their future, and you allot the topic, decide the topic. Okay, we will read the rice today only, or wheat today only, and during the night hours when we will sit, we will discuss to each other about these rice or on other topics also. Because if you are making your notes and not showing and not discussing, so this is how you cannot keep much thing in your mind. Because the listening and the practicing make you more perfect. This is how you can retain at least 80 to 90% of the subject matter in your mind. So the reading is also important. Attending classes is also the important, and discussion is also very important with your colleagues who want to excel in their future. Next, then be focused on the preparation. Means you do not waste your time in chatting in Facebook or any gossip, because it's a common phenomena. In hostel also, in other places also, where the students are living, the majority of the students, they are not focused so far. So, but the few the students who are quite focused in their life, certainly they excel in their life, and they are heading the good positions. So my request that one should be focused. All the students, they should be very specific, and they should be focused, and means they should follow the discipline in their life. Means the mindset they have to adapt, and then accordingly they have to prepare the subjects rather than the wasting their time in other the unfruitful activities. Next. Now this is the very important. Solve easy questions, because Dr. Puddan Singh yesterday also he was talking. Whenever you suppose you have learned or required all sort of knowledge, but you don't have the technique to crack the examination, solve the questions. So I think you're not going to get the good marks. So first, whenever you appear in any examination after the thorough preparation, you simply they start solving the question. First, you read the instruction given on the first page. Then you start solving the question, and the first you target the easy questions for which you are 100% sure, and you just tick them, mark them, the right, and the difficult questions which you are not getting, you are not able to solve, you make the cross. And first, after completing the whole the questions, 200 questions or 150 questions, then you go back. Then you the focus on the difficult question that has not been solved by you, where you have put the cross mark, and then try to solve those questions. So if you are solving about 70 to 80 questions correctly, certainly you can are in comfortable positions. So this is very important, because I have this my observation. The majority of the students, they start solving the question right from first to the last question. Whether there's some question, difficult questions in between, they are the devoting or the I think they are losing more times for the solving those questions. To avoid doing so, and you follow you go for the solve easy questions first, then you take up the difficult questions. So these are the important hints, or can you can say the concoction of the presentation made by the earlier the speakers. So that's why we have made this slide very the just now, and giving the focus on the important points or the cracking the different competitive exams in relation to the agriculture. So this is all. Thank you everybody for presence hearing. Thank you very much.